Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with our modern UK, where we are not really doing that much, just rebuilding, trying to figure out the mod a little bit. I went off at a great failure of a start, so yeah, that's good. That's a good start. Now I'm afraid to start training, I'll be brutally honest, because, you know, manpower losses and that kind of stuff. George W. Bush, candidate for Republican Party, has won the presidential election of the United States. Alright. Civilian build up is done. Let's go with a little bit more of civilian build up. So, our first military army experience is going to go into no longer work with the divisions, but we're working with the brigades, because brigades are smaller and I think a bit more efficient. Now, this doesn't really matter, but this is just me being a bit of an idiot. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep that. Work with as. So I prefer to work with one line. If there's multiple units required, like an infantry division can just be one line. We'll just strip this away. Our armored divisions actually need some motorized or mechanized support. You know what? Yeah. Whatever. No, I'll fix it. I will just try to work with one line. You can also go horizontal, but I would prefer to go vertical for now. Yeah, let's keep those factories coming, baby. Soon after this factory, we'll start working at 2 at the same time. Generation 2 night vision coming in. Okay, so 2001 research should pop up soon, but I don't think there is any 2001 research, so we are going to go ahead of time soon-ish, which is not something I want to do yet. Fleeting being is nice and all, but I don't have the stuff for that, so trade interdiction. You know what, let's go for base strike. Get some, you know, I want a navy at some point. I think my biggest problem is going to be, you know, where am I going to get the manpower to run all of this? Well, we still can, you know, start scraping the barrel at some point. There's the requirement. Either that, or we have to have a lot of world tension. Or we need to be at war. We can still get another, you know, 1% population. Perhaps at some point, civilian economy. We cannot change this for now. Alright. I don't expect any wars to be really happening anytime soon to begin with. I don't know if the AI even fabricates anything or just building up and that everything is completely and 100% reliable on my doing. If I had known that beforehand, I might have not started as England, but something like, I don't know, one of African countries, perhaps, or I don't know, somewhere here, perhaps North South Korea. I don't know. I don't know if there's any pressure at some point. I don't know if the yeah, well, you know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean, but for now I'll just think that you know what I mean. Let's see. Well, battlefield support is what I prefer. So when that's done, I'm actually going to take a look if I got both aircraft at the same time, because it looks like I'm researching a couple of versions at the same time. Alright, is there anything else here I want? Nah, it looks all fine. Yeah, well, that works for me. Just get more army experience in there. Multi-rolls. Alright, so I want to take a look at the production tree to see how that looks on the... Within here, do I have... No, that's just that can go on a carrier. I guess that's how they work with it. Right, that's fine. Let's start trimming these divisions. Don't know if that makes them train more. Yeah, by making them bigger, I might have just destroyed a lot of their experience. Some of these guys were really well trained. Well, whatever. You do a little bit of training. More civilian build-up. Get all those civilian factories. You guys, you don't really need any training, so there's no need for you to train. You guys are fully trained, so let's seize your training. You guys are almost done training. Right. So first, we're gonna strip out these three, so another 15 is needed. Oh, that was an event that I just clicked away. I don't know what happened. Totally sorry. Oh, we had elections which was won by the Conservatives. Okay. So David Cameron is now in power. Which also wins the next elections, I believe. I don't know. He was still Prime Minister up until a couple of months ago, so he might have... Is there a 3-term limit for the UK? I don't know. I don't know much about UK politics. Why would I? I'm not from the United Kingdom. Right, oil. Let's trade it from the United States. Rubber. Trade it from Indonesia. Tungsten from the US. Come on. Oh, we got a surplus, so there's no need for that. I need chromium from Japan. There we go. More research is done. Yeah, there's no real reason to heavily invest in that. I just want, you know, research some actual equipment. Still need generation 2 night vision. Whoops. I wonder if there's some, if through events like a war with Afghanistan and Iraq will break out at some point. I don't know. I'm genuinely wondering about that. So the Syrian flag from the same as the Turkish flag? Oh wait, it's just 1 star difference? Who's the guy with the other star? You would think that, oh, there's one guy with 1 star. Yemen has no stars. Is there any guy with 1 star? Egypt has... What's with this coloring? The red, white, black. Also red, white, black. Wow, that's really strange. I never noticed that. Is that something to do with the Islamic meaning? Because it exists a lot. Huh. Or is that just something more cultural that just happens to be exist in that region? I don't know. Oh, interesting. I find that stuff interesting. Oh, I'm a bit weird though. So yeah, there you have that. Alright, so let's remove the final 2. Save. That probably pushes them to be completely trained. Wait, you know, even more in equipment probably over before? How is that? You should use less equipment now. I don't know how that works. Alright, you don't have the equipment because it doesn't exist. That's the problem. Civilian build up and... Do we need the extra tech slot? Not really. So... Military factories might be useful. Actually, no, don't need them. Not really, at least. Right, like I said, I don't need more research slots because I'm already running at that limit. So you can go ahead of time, which is something I genuinely don't like to do. So yeah. To start researching some other crap that we got laying around. Oh, we've got manpower again. Nice. That's lovely. Alright, so this is going to be the Atlantic Fleet. Give you a commander. No, give you a new commander. I also should give these guys commanders at some point. It's a bit expensive, but you know. And tell these guys to join the Atlantic Fleet for now, which has very little purpose. Right, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Now we just need that last little bit of army experience. I'm gonna fix these guys soon. Okay, so there's the 11th September attacks, which were a bit late. But on 11, September 11. News reports in the United States have brought to our attention that World Trade Center in New York was attacked by Islamic terrorists belonging to the Al-Qaeda network. 19 hijackers attacked and captured different airplanes. Now, I think everybody knows what happened there. So I don't really need to read that out loud, if you don't mind. A terrible attack. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't think you can say much more about it. So what is that gonna lead to on on the world scale? Because that's not going to do anything. I might start doing some stuff. Okay, so let's just say it right here, right now. If within, let's say, 4 videos, nothing has happened to increase world tension, I will start increasing world tension by myself. I will be that dick. And then we're just gonna go and change it into restoring our colonies. You know, retake Africa, kick the terrorists out of whatever country they reside in, according to U.S. intelligence. Because it doesn't look like the AI is really in any interest for war, so, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go for 2002 research, because it's gonna otherwise just take forever to do anything. This is a bit quicker anyway. That's just 200 days, that's fine, alright, there we go. Get some shit done, at least. Okay. We're pumping out submarines today. It's quite a scary rate. But every month we'll have another submarine. So when there's about 50, I will stop producing them actually. Because I don't want... You know, that's 50 submarines, man. You can just completely wipe out a navy with that. Modern submarines? Hell yeah. These things are crazy, man. Alright. Another mechanized. That should, you know, fix some of your issues. Well, we've got political power. Woo! What are we gonna do with it? Is there any guy here that's just like, okay, armor, that's really gonna be useful. Army regrouping, entrenchment, don't really care for that. Artillery, I think I know which ones I'm gonna take. Let's start with 4% less attrition. Then we're going to take armor, sorry, and then we're going to take probably either artillery or army regrouping. I don't know yet. Well, we got a couple of more points, so this gives us more political power. This just, you know, gets you some different trees in. You can go a lot of stuff here, actually. This shit does not really... Yeah, well, this, you know, blocks out all of these guys. Extreme left. Just common liberal. Let's see, reckless progress. So that sounds more like me. Factory output or realpolitik. Alright, so that's large amounts of political power. That's really useful if you want to influence stuff. Avoid international allegiance. Okay. Eastern loyalty or Western loyalty. Let's go for encourage private research first, because that's in 1, 2, 3. And that one is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a little bit of political power. Is always useful early game. So yeah, work with that. Is anybody doing anything worthwhile, or is everybody just guaranteeing random nations? And that's about it. Modern heavy equipment and robots, some more production. Get some radar stations, because something 2002 enables us to have better companies like that. That's gotta take a bit of time to do research, so yay. Functional research. What does it fall under? Is that the research time? It's influenced by what? Electromechanical engineering, atomic research, mechanical computing, alright, but stagnant population growth and free trade. What does it fall under? Oh wait, this is not 2002, this is years ahead. This is about a year ahead. Oh fuck it, we'll just research it anyway. But actually, this is all 2002, so research that first. Go for that first. 200 days of something that is going to be researched. Not my problem. Yeah, you know what? Keep training, because I just need the... I need the daily political power. Not political power, the army experience. More mechanized infantry. Save. How are we looking? We are finally not having enough mechanized infantry. Well, ain't that lovely. Alright, political government reforms and everything. Yeah, hells to the yes. Okay, what do we need here? Army maneuvering, army drilling, army organization, army reforming. There's a lot of infantry equipment that we're got to research at some point, so yeah, why not? We'll just pick it up now. So, anti-air is the big problem. That's not because it's not being produced and it's still required. I'm gonna strip that out of the tank divisions, by the way, so no productorino required for that. Reinforcements as priorities, upgrade is lowest priority, and training always got the highest priority, the medium priority, I mean. Haven't changed the icons yet. Can't blame him for that. Hell, I might even lend my support to them. I just said that, but I'm lying. I'm not. Because I won't have the time. School starting soon. College. And then most of the time I would like to spend on it is going to be required to create stuff for school. Because I'm still a student. Being the eternal student. Not really. Hopefully not. I want to go to work at some point. Alright, so you should be able to get all your equipment. You just need tank anti-tank and artillery equipment. Semitic radar. Red laser sights, which are awesome. Computing machine will be done soon. Got enough political power for more shite, so let's do industrial. I'll like it. As we are rebuilding right now, there's no real, you know. Okay, so I also need infrastructure for that. Okay, so whatever. This is all very good to have anyway. Alright, anyway, what I was trying to say is, at some point I will start doing something. But I'm rebuilding now anyway, so there is no real use for me to start doing that already. So yeah, there you have it, my answer to the question, when are we going to war? Soon. We're not the US. Which, luckily for them, still has the steady population growth. It's, okay, so they spent more of their factories on consumer goods. Boo-hoo, they've got, like, I don't know, this amount of factories. It's literally insane. Political establishment. So they always drift towards, you know, 50-50ing on this. Not allowed nuclear weapons, and yes, they can create factions. Well, that is a bit strange, because I think, last time I checked, I'm already in a faction. Who is our faction leader? Is that the... Who is our faction leader? Details, diplomacy, can I... Wait a minute. I don't know who it is. Leave faction. United States is leader. So I could leave the faction to start creating trouble on my own if I'm really desperate. I could even start creating my own faction if I wanted to. I really see the purpose in trying to do that. Alright, so if you would go and start invading somewhere, where would that be? Well, looking at sea zones, I would try to get a strategic location somewhere around here. Probably just move in Africa. I have no other real staging territory to work from. Oh, I just had an idea. Right. Don't ignore the derpiness you just heard. I had an idea. So at some point I might do something that might be a bit strange. Other than the usual strange crap I'm doing. Yeah, well, this seems to be... We've got recon. Faster movement. Well, we're already pretty quick. This gives us supply usage minus 10%. I don't need support anti-air. I don't care about that. I want most of my people to live, so yeah, I think that is gonna be the logical choice then. What are you bickering about anti-air still? Okay, but I just had a derpy idea that I might execute sometime in the future. In the future? And what do that? So this is not 2002? Well, mobile infantry. Woohoo! Alright, so the fourth video, if there's no war, world tension, or any claim fabrication that I know of, I will start fucking things up on my own. That also means that this mod is in its current state only suited for multiplayer. And I might... Holy crap, we're producing a lot of these. Improved anti-tank weapons. Very good. So, infantry equipment is up to date. Good. Ooh. Well, we have a lot of submarines, so why not just research that? And I think this division is finally done. So it is quick, so there's no other choice than just put a mechanized infantry right there. Just give me the final point. Save. There we go. One division done and ready. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we have? What can we do? Okay. Well, decryption and encryption doesn't really do much for us. So what's the idea? At someday, some point... I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, because I might want to shimmer it through at some point. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Angela Merkel, I don't know who this guy is. No, just bear. Don't know who that is. Neither do I. No, I don't know. Is this Davos? Davos? I don't know many. Most of these I know. I of course I know Saddam Hussein. Vladimir Putin. I'm not really at first with most of these guys, to be honest. I thought I had a different guy at the time. Could be just the game's way of going off trail, which is not bad. Which has its own fun bits. So, next up is... Can I get a lot of army experience through? I don't know. Yeah, I can. Alright, that's good. But first... Infrastructure. Let's start editing our armored divisions. Okay, they're still trained, good. What are you missing currently? Tow... Artillery and towed anti-air. Well, I think we're producing most of that. Okay, so what do we need? We need tungsten. Well, get from the US. What does the production look like these days? Pretty damn good. It's getting there. We're still working at a civilian economy, so yeah. I didn't know that button existed. But then again, I don't know a lot of things. Okay, we got more than enough of those, so let's, you know, start focusing a little bit more on Navy. How are we in the destroyer lines here? At 16, we're 20, I'll cut them out. And I will just go dump everything into something. I don't know what yet. Mobile tanking is always the one for me. Okay, it's just these companies have no names. Right, decryption is there. What else do we've got? So it's gonna take a couple of years. There's no real reason to do that. I'm not really invested heavily in the Air Force yet. We don't have any carriers yet, so... Battleship. Yeah, this is very nice. So I want about 25 destroyers, about 15 light cruisers, 15 heavy cruisers. At some point I'll probably start updating them. I thought I was researching this. Luckily it saves it. We're 2003, so yeah, this is actually legit research for the once. Yeah, so about 15 heavies and lights, and then I want about 15 battleships, and I want couple of carriers. So let's say our carrier. So what is just airplane? What am I putting on it right now? That's interesting. This list is completely fucked. Let's take a quick little look at our... What can we produce? Let's go some motor fighters. This is where some confusion will probably hit in, probably because that menu doesn't work. So it's putting these on it. I want some maritime patrol, I want some fighters, I want some strategic bombers on it, and I want some tactical bombers. Oh, good God. Okay, so it's just these 3 that can be put on it. So what is it? What are you putting on it? $27 of what is on it? Carriers might be a little bit bugged. You can change that later when they're produced, actually. I should lock these numbers down. So I want 16 of you. I have... That's 3 plus 5 is 8 destroyers. 8 destroyers. Then I want 11 more of you. 14 of you. What about 10 battleships, which are completely redundant? So let's make about 5 battleships, about 5 carriers. And this is going to be the setup we're building at. Because once they're done, you're going to go down and you're going to take over all production to stockpiling. So that is that organized. Good. Lovely. Submarine operations. That's what we're mostly having. Good, we'll run for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to end the video. You know what, actually I'm not going to end the video now. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye bye.